like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me off to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know I'm stay on me.
Hey y'all. Today we're gonna be doing a what's in my everyday bag. So I got this purse off Amazon. I'm gonna try to put the link in like the description, so make sure to go take a look at that. But we're gonna be doing a what's in my everyday bag. This is a bag that I have recently started carrying all around again, and I just wanted to do a what's in my bag because it is pretty heavy. I keep a lot of stuff in there because you never know what you're gonna need. So let's get into it. First, let me show y'all the details of the bag. So this is the purse itself, and it's very cute. It's black, and then it has, oh, excuse my nails, it has this little silver thing, and to open it you just kind of like pop it open with this thing. But the chain, very cute. It could be worn like crossbody on the shoulder. I personally like to wear it over the shoulder. I'm not really a fan of it crossbody, but yeah. So I'm gonna kind of give y'all like a little sneak peek. This is some stuff I have in here, and then there's like a little pocket right here with a zipper, and then two giant pockets. So first things first, of course, what y'all saw, my asthma pump. I do have mild asthma. I don't really use a pump often, but I carry it around just in case I need to, because you literally never know. And especially with the pollen outside now, if you have asthma, you definitely need to carry your asthma pump. Next, I have this mini Bath and Body Works lotion. This is the Eucalyptus and Spearmint, the stress relief one. I do have the big bottle of this. I personally like it. I feel like it works just a little bit. Sometimes I'll put this on my feet before going to bed. I also have the lavender, the big bottle of the lavender one. I haven't been to Bath and Body Works in a long time, so if it's still there, I think you should get it. Next, I have this portable charger. So this is the one that sticks to your phone. It is magnetic, but this is just, it is like kind of plain, and then it has the charging port right there. And then these little things tell you how much battery life is left on it, and then there is the power button. So, and I also got this case, so it could kind of work a little bit better, so I won't have to take my case off. And it actually works. The case I got from Shein, and I also got this from Shein, and you literally just put it on there and it turns on and charges. I try to carry a portable charger with me everywhere because you literally never know if you're going to be somewhere where you might need to charge your phone, if you don't have a charger, if somebody else doesn't have a charger. So I always personally try to have one on me just in case. Next is my wallet. Very cutesy, very girly. I got this also from Shein. I'm not going to open it because all my cards and stuff are like right there, but this I got from Shein a little while ago, a couple months ago, I believe in February or January, one of them. And this is very cute, very lightweight, and of course you open this little pocket. Then it also has like the little zipper and stuff right there. I don't remember exactly how much this was, but if it is still on Shein, if I can find it, I'll put the link in the description. So that was it for that pocket. I usually try to keep like big stuff in there. I'm gonna do both big pockets and then do the little pocket, of course. In the next big pocket, I have, of course, some gum. Devil Mint. This is definitely my favorite flavor of gum. I don't care what anybody say. This one specifically, I have like multiple packs everywhere. Next, I have this Crest little breath spray. I got this from, I believe, Burlington. I think it came in like a pack of 5. I usually carry this around because sometimes I run out of gum, and you know, it's not good to really have smelly breath, especially when you talk to people. And me, I am in the healthcare field. I don't like my breath to stink because I do talk to people face to face a lot. So If I don't have any gum, then of course I bring this, you know, with me to work. And I feel like it works pretty well. It keeps you fresh and everything until you, of course, can get to somewhere where you can brush your teeth if you've eaten like anything garlicky or, you know, things like that. But I take my personal hygiene very seriously, so I try to, you know, keep my breath fresh. I try to keep my whole body fresh. Let me not say try, I do, actually. Yeah, I do. And I believe they sell these in Dollar Tree. I think they sell these in Five Below, but I happened to be in Burlington, and they had Burlington Coat Factory, and they had like a pack of 5, I believe. But it's just that little, oh, where's that? This, y'all can see it. And then to open it, you kind of just twist the clear part. I think right there, yep, and then you spray it. Next, I have my AirPods. I think this is the AirPod Pro 3rd generation. But the case I got from Shein, of course. So it's the clear top and then the clear bottom with the pink sparkly bow. And then it came with this little pink ring, so you can like hang it on your keys or on your belt loop, anywhere. Sometimes if I am in a rush and I'm not bringing a purse with me, I'll like throw this on my keys. Like if I go to the laundry, if I go to do my laundry, I'll throw this on my keys. And then yeah, whatever I can find links to, I will try to put them in the description. So if you want anything that, you know, I'm showing in this video, please pay attention to the description because the links will be in there. Next, I have this pack of Kleenex tissues. As you can see, it's been open and used. I personally like to carry tissues everywhere with me, especially now that I have a baby. It comes in handy. It does come in handy. I put tissues in her diaper bag. I put tissues in my purse. I have tissues in the car because you literally never know. Sometimes she may spit up, or she may have, you know, like a runny nose. I may have a runny nose. My boyfriend may have a runny nose. So you never really know. I try to keep tissues with me because, again, you never really know when you're gonna need them. I did get these, I believe it came in a 3 or 6 pack. I believe it was a 3-pack. I think I got 2 3-packs from either Five Below or I believe Burlington Coat Factory. I think it was Five Below though. When you go into like their little travel section, they do have a whole bunch of like little minis that are perfect to keep in your car, to take with you to work. Even when you're traveling, if you have a kid, you can put it in their diaper bags. You know, you can put it in your kids' school book bags. It's like so many things. Like I love the little travel minis. When I do go back, when I do like another Five Below shopping spree or something like that, if I remember, I will try to get it on camera, like what I specifically get, what I stock up on, and things like that. Next, I got this mirror. So it is an LED mirror. I got this from Five Below a long time ago. I want to say it's been maybe almost a year, close to a year. But let me see. It turns on. It's so cute. And then it's a double-sided mirror. And then, ooh, hello. There we go. And then the off button is right there. And you can also replace the batteries right here as well. This I got from Five Below. They had black. Well, when I initially went, they had black. Then when I went back, they had pink. So I was a little sad, but I ended up just sticking with the black one. I do want to decorate this, so maybe I'll do a video on that too, because I feel like it's just plain. It's just plain black. Like that's kind of boring. I don't know. Like I want to make it girl la la, like girlify it a little bit. So maybe I'll do a video on that. Next, I have some nail glue. This is the Kiss nail glue. I had a pack of press-ons that I opened, and I don't think it was from this. But it was a pack of press-ons that I opened, and I have a few of these, so I try to carry one in my purse, especially when I do wear press-ons. You know, sometimes a nail or two might pop off and you just got to put it back on and call it a day. Next, I have a hand sanitizer. This is from, oh, it's not, okay. All right. This is from my baby shower. I had my baby shower in January, right before I had my baby. This was, you know, a part of the baby shower favors. I bought these little things from Hobby Lobby. They came in a pack of 6, and I don't remember exactly how many packs I bought, but I did buy a few. And I bought like 2 giant jugs of hand sanitizer from Walmart, and I filled them up individually. And then the sticker, the custom sticker, I got off of Etsy. So if you know anybody who's having a baby shower, doing baby shower favors like this, it definitely saves money. Some people, I don't know, some people like they charge a lot of money for baby shower favors. So if you are a DIY girly like me, this is definitely something you should think about. I also have another hand sanitizer. This is, where did I get this from? I got this from Five Below. They have a whole bunch of other flavors, but this flavor is cucumber melon. I also have another one in, I believe, strawberry or watermelon, one of them. But this was very, very cute, and I got this from Five Below when these types of hand sanitizers were like kind of going viral. It's like supposed to be like a Touchland dupe, but yeah, I decided to get it. And it's okay. It does smell really good. I'll say that it does smell good. Only thing is, I don't know, like I feel like it works, but then again I feel like it doesn't work. So I use it, but sometimes I'll use it just for the smell. Next, I have Blistex. Blistex is one of my favorites. Of course, I do use Carmex. However, I will always prefer Blistex. The little tingle that you get, I feel like it works for me every single time. Carmex is okay, but Blistex to me is a little bit more of a creamier texture, and I like that personally better than Carmex. But I've been using Blistex for years and years. My mom originally put me on when I was younger, and I kind of stuck with it ever since. But this I got from my local beauty supply store. Yeah. Next, I have this little jar of coconut oil. I don't know exactly why I carry this around in my purse, but you never know when you're gonna need it. Sometimes I prefer using coconut oil over lotion, so I'm pretty sure that's like one of the main reasons why I keep it in there. But also for, you know, like my baby, if we're outside, put like a little coconut oil on her face if it's like a little chilly, or you know, things like that. Or if I leave out the house and I forget to moisturize my face or anything like that, coconut oil comes in handy. I got a big giant jar from Costco for $17.99, and I've had it for like, I want to say like 2 months, and I have barely made a dent in it. So if you have a Costco membership, get your coconut oil from there because it's gonna last you a long time. Next, I have 2 lip glosses. These are both from my brand. For those of you that don't know, I do have my own lip gloss brand. I have not been active on it in a while. I am in the process of rebranding, of course. However, that link will also be in the description if you wanted to kind of check it out and whatnot. Alright, so both big pockets are empty, so now we're going to go ahead and do this little middle zipper pocket. So first thing I have in there is this little first aid pack kit thing. This I got from Dollar Tree. These come in handy. You know, when I have my godchildren, of course sometimes they fall, and I quickly whip this out and give them a little band-aid, and then they'll be okay. Or sometimes, like if I'm outside and I scratch myself, or like, you know, I cut myself on my keys or something like that, it's always good to have band-aids. I also try to keep a first aid kit in my car as well, because it has just a little bit more in there that I would use. But this, it definitely comes in handy. Of course, as you can see, it's been opened and used. But it does come with 15 items. So 2 alcohol swabs and then a bunch of band-aids. So yeah. Personally, I like this, and when I finish this, of course, I will be going back to Dollar Tree and getting another one. But if you guys want to see like how I shop for my essentials, I will most definitely do a video on that, because it is kind of time for me to stock up on my things. So next time I go, I will try to record. Next, I have this pen. If you guys can see it. This is a pink gel pen, a Uniball pen. I got this from work a little while ago, and I try to keep a pen with me, not this specific pen, but I try to keep a pen with me everywhere I go, because again, you never know when you're gonna need it. And having a pen is in your purse, it's kind of an essential, because sometimes, you know, I buy cards, like birthday cards, on the day of an event, and sometimes I have like 10 minutes to fill it out. So having a pen comes in handy, because I don't have to buy a pack of pens to fill out a card. I already have a pen, so I can fill my card out and give it to the birthday person. And you just never really know when you're gonna need a pen for anything. So it's better to be, you know, prepared than to not be prepared. Next, I have this paper soap. This I got from Shein. They did have other scents. I got the rose scent. I keep this with me because, again, you never know when you're gonna need it. Soap and water is essential, especially to prevent spreading germs. I personally like washing my hands all the time, and I try to let everybody know around me, wash your hands. Wash your hands. It literally prevents the spread of sickness. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands. So I try to be as hygienic as possible, especially when it comes to being outside. If I use hand sanitizer more than like 3 times, then it's like, okay, like, you know, it's time to wash my hands. Because you know, when you use hand sanitizer a lot, it creates that, I don't really know how to describe it, like a sticky feeling almost on your hands. And personally, I don't like the way that feels. So I try to carry soap with me anywhere. Or if I go into like a public bathroom, sometimes they don't have soap. I have my own soap. So it feels good to kind of be prepared, because like I know, all right, well, if this doesn't have it, there's a possibility I might have it. So next, I have these 2 towelettes. I believe I got these in I got these from Five Below. It came in a pack of, I want to say 10 to 15. I don't know if they still have them at Five Below. I believe you can also get these at like off of like Amazon or something like that. But they came in this pack, and they are dry, they are compact, but once you wet it, of course, it turns into like a hand towelette or like a face towelette. I try to keep these with me because, again, you never know. And I know I keep repeating that, but you just never really know what you're gonna need when. So I personally like to be as prepared as I can be, especially with having a baby and with having godchildren who are so small. And just for myself in general, like sometimes, you know, after you eat, you may want to wipe your hands off, or you may want to wipe your face off. Or if, you know, I just finished eating and I don't have like a napkin right next to me, I can go in my purse and there's a compact napkin right there, or there's a tissue right there. I also try to keep lens wipes with me. Of course, as you can see, I wear glasses all the time. My boyfriend, he also wears glasses. So sometimes when I'm with him, I may clean my glasses and clean his. or if I choose to wear sunglasses in the car and they're like a little, you know, dusty or whatever, of course I'll clean them. But I like to keep my lens clean, because when you don't have clean lens, even though it looks like, if you wear glasses, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about, but when you look out your glasses, you don't see that it's dirty until it really is dirty. Sometimes, you know, throughout the day you may touch it, or you may do this, or you may do that, or, you know, like oils from your face might get on the glasses. So I definitely try to keep these with me just to clean them throughout the day, especially when I need to, or even if, you know, like I'm kind of sitting there not doing nothing, I like clean my glasses, of course, just to make sure everything is good and clear. Next, I have this oil blotting paper. This I got from Five Below. I don't know if they still have this. I got this from Five Below a while ago. I use it off and on. I have yet to use it when I have a full face of makeup on. That is also what I want to try this on. But sometimes I use this, like especially when I'm at work and I'm like kind of sweating a little bit, or if I take like a bathroom break and I notice like my nose is a little too shiny, my face is a little too shiny, too oily. This, I mean, it definitely works in my opinion. I think it works pretty well. But you know, of course, you do get what you pay for. This is from Five Below, but I think it's a pretty good dupe. I don't really use like high-end blotting papers or oil or anything like that, oil blotting papers, but this is my first time actually using blotting papers, and in my opinion, I think it works. It got the oil off my face pretty good. I had to use a few, which I believe is normal, but yeah, if your Five Below does have this, I definitely would recommend getting this. It is almost time for me to get another one as well. So, and last but not least, I have these toilet seat covers. I also got these from Shein. They came in a pack of 50, so each of these little packs have 10 in them, and I have 5 of these. I think these are really great, really convenient. I love having toilet seat covers with me because, again, you never know. And sometimes when I go into like restaurant bathrooms, or like, you know, if I'm at the mall and I have to use the bathroom or something, they don't always have toilet seat covers. Sometimes, you know, they had just run out or something like that, and I don't like sitting on bare toilets in public. It's not sanitary. I don't think it's sanitary. I don't like to do it, so I avoid it as much as possible. I hover, or if I do still have these in my purse, if I have a purse with me, I'll definitely bring some of these in. I use these, but it comes in a pack of 10, and I don't want to pull it out because I don't want to, like, you know, waste them. But it also comes with like little instructions on the side. And what is that? Oh yeah, just saying like this is a little message saying like this is your best choice, you don't have to hover anymore, things like that. And then it also comes with this like little clear tab, which you can just close the packet back and it stays like that. But that was everything that is in my everyday purse. Now I do have a separate bag for work. However, since I am still on maternity leave, I do go back to work in a few weeks, and I do plan on switching my purse to like a bigger purse. So of course I will try to do a video on what I keep in my purse as a healthcare girly. If you guys want to see that, of course, put it in the comments. Let me know. Feel free to DM me, comment, anything. Let's give it up one more time for the purse. This purse is really cute, and me and my best friend, of course, we have matching purses. But again, this is from Amazon. It is linked in my Amazon storefront, but of course I will try to put the individual link in the description as well. It's very sturdy. You know, it is lightweight, but of course once you put everything in it, it does get just a little bit heavy, and which in my opinion I like personally. But the chain, I like it. And again, you can wear this like crossbody, or you can double it and wear it you know, like shoulder length. Only thing that's annoying about the chain, it does kind of like get tangled and it'll like turn. But other than that, the purse is really cute, very durable, very sturdy, and it does hold a lot of stuff, as y'all can see. But the pockets have decent amount of spaces. So this is the middle pocket, the first big pocket, and then that second big pocket. And then of course to close it, you got this little clip, and you just kind of, you know, do that, and it's magnetic. So it's very cute, very durable, and it is very inexpensive. Sometimes with Amazon, they be charging just a little bit too much for like literally the same things that you can get off of Shein. But this, I haven't seen this on Shein yet, and I don't know, personally I really like it. I carry it around with me almost everywhere that I go, especially recently. I've been taking this purse with me a lot. Of course I do have other small purses, but I feel like this one just fits a little bit more stuff than I like. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I know I am trying to get back into my groove of content creating, especially after returning from my year hiatus. I will of course try to upload as often as I can. Of course I am still a full-time student, I still work full-time, and I am a new mom, so please bear with me. But I thank all of you for, you know, sticking with me. Even though I went on my little year-long hiatus, there was still a lot of y'all that was still sticking with me. Some of y'all were DMing me, checking on me, asking me if I'm okay when I'm returning back to content creation, and that I do appreciate, because y'all didn't have to do that, but of course I appreciate y'all for that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all in the next video.
But these bitches in my business call me ultra choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep